Hello and welcome to the channel update for May 2020. It's been several months since I've done a channel update. I think since January, so 4 months. It's quite a while. But I haven't had anything to really update on the channel, and there's no reason to spam channel updates if there's nothing to update you guys on. So we just wrapped up Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition along with all of its expansions, and just started Baldur's Gate 2, and we're going to play through all of its expansions as well. We're also well into the Year of Warhammer. We're currently playing Warhammer 40,000 Mechanicus, which right now I'm currently leaning towards saying that is the best Warhammer game I've ever played. But I'll get more into that the final episode of that game. But just know that I am really, really enjoying that game. It is really a well-crafted Warhammer 40k game, which you don't find very often. I mean, as much as I love Warhammer 40k as a franchise, having an open IP like that where anybody can make games using your franchise or your IP, it leads to some hits, but also a lot more misses. There's a lot of mediocre 40k games out there. I still enjoy them, but I would never recommend them to somebody else. So moving forward into 2020, I'll continue the Year of Warhammer. After we complete Mechanicus, I plan on playing Warhammer Mark of Chaos, which I think just recently came to GOG. It is an older title, I believe released in 2006, alongside its book counterpart of the same name, Warhammer Mark of Chaos, by Anthony Reynolds. And that book holds a special place in my heart, because it was the first piece of media outside of Dawn of War for Warhammer that I ever read or partook in. Prior to reading the book, I'd only played Dawn of War, which I was absolutely in love with. And we happened to go to a bookstore that was going out of business in my town, Walden Books. And they're having a huge sale. It was like 90% off of everything. So I went in there and I saw the Warhammer book section. I was like, hey, I didn't know there were books for this. Let me read these. And so I got them all. I got every Warhammer book they had and some Warcraft books, but I won't talk about the Warcraft books. I didn't really like them. But out of that selection of Warhammer Fantasy and Warhammer 40k books, Mark of Chaos was the one that stood out to me the most, and the one that I read first, and what really introduced me to the Warhammer world. Because again, I didn't know there's even a fantasy aspect to Warhammer, and it was awesome. So, and I remember walking into, I think it was EB Games at the time, and I always saw that Mark of Chaos game in there, but it was never what I was there for. But I always wanted to play it, and I'm finally going to get my chance, and you guys get to watch me do it. Also, with the Warhammer games, I want to start flip-flopping between fantasy and 40k. So after Mark of Chaos, we'll do a 40k title, and then after that, we'll do another fantasy title, and back and forth. Also, the Year of Warhammer might be cut a little short in the fall. There should be a game coming out that I really want to play. I'm not going to give a lot of the details yet until we get closer to the release date, and once an actual release date is announced, I'll give some more details on the game. But it's supposed to be a Metroidvania. So that might usher in a year of Metroidvanias, or it might be regular platformers. Again, this new trend that I'm doing with the year of doing something, it doesn't necessarily have to conform to a genre. It could be like an idea, a franchise, or something like that. It's like it could be like post-apocalyptic games, or I don't know, dragon slaying games, or dungeon crawlers, or whatever. So we'll see where that takes us. So for CRPGs on the channel, in case you guys didn't know, I repeat it on most channel updates, but I try to have 2 LPs at a minimum going on the channel at all times. One will always be a CRPG or a tactical RPG of some kind. So in this case, Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. And the other one is always miscellaneous, which I just started doing that yearly genre thing this year. So I believe Baldur's Gate 2 will take us through at least the summer. I don't suspect we'll finish Shadows of Amn and its expansions until the fall. And then after that, I want to see where Baldur's Gate 3 is as far as the release date is concerned. And what I'm planning on doing after Baldur's Gate 2 is wrapped up is finding like a standalone CRPG, so think like Tyranny, Tides of Numenera, Disco Elysium, something like that, to kind of play between Baldur's Gate 2 and 3. And then after Baldur's Gate 3, the next big game I want to cover is obviously Wrath of the Righteous. Really enjoyed Kingmaker, so I'm really looking forward to Wrath of the Righteous as well. But that's release date isn't even estimated till June 2021. and I'm almost willing to guarantee it'll be delayed. They even said they're willing to delay the release of Wrath of the Righteous because of how the release of Kingmaker went, which was not very well, in case you weren't aware. It's a very buggy release. So I don't suspect to see that game for quite a while. I'd say a year and a half. So I'm looking for some standalone CRPGs to fill in the gaps. I don't want to commit to a series like Pillars of Eternity or something between these upcoming titles. And that's because I don't like jumping around franchises or series. I like to wrap it up nice and neatly and have it all on the channel. So if someone comes here looking for like a full chronological playthrough, it's there for them. I don't like to leave people hanging like that. And then if you do that, if you jump around, say I played PoE 1 and decided to put off playing Pillars of Eternity 2, well, what if that goes on for like a year or 2 or 3 or something? Like if it, gets out of control, keeps getting pushed back. I'm not a fan of leaving series hanging like that. I've also been streaming on YouTube fairly consistently. Well, consistently for me anyway. I've been streaming another playthrough of Pathfinder Kingmaker, a chaotic evil playthrough at that, which is very unlike me, but I've been going after some very specific things in this playthrough, so hopefully I can accomplish all of my goals this time around. If you're interested in stopping by, it's usually in the evenings Eastern time. It's not every day, and the time that I start is usually it varies quite a bit, hours sometimes. But yeah, if you ever see me streaming, just stop in, say hi. You don't have to stay. Don't even have to talk. Just come by, chill out, enjoy some good games with some good people. If you can't make the streams, I have been publishing the VODs on my channel, so you can find those in the playlist. It should be called Let's Stream Pathfinder Kingmaker Fear Barbarian. Because I am playing a barbarian / thug who uses fear, corner against smash, dazzling display, stuff like that. Alright, now for miscellaneous news. As far as my schedule goes, I've gotten a little lax since I don't actually have to go to school physically anymore. It's all online because of the pandemic. So I've gotten a little lax in my upload schedule, and I apologize for that. I'm trying to get back into schedule, but my sleep schedule is just messed up. Also, this semester is almost wrapped up, which means my schedule is subject to change over the summer. I might have to end up uploading in the afternoons or something. I'll try to keep it consistent, but if I can't, I'll be sure to keep you guys updated on that. And now time for everybody's favorite part of the channel update, Patreon, but also channel subscriptions. It turns out I'm eligible for channel subscriptions. I don't know what all that entails. I know that I can set up tiers like on Patreon, where certain tiers get certain rewards. And I'll be setting that up the same day that I upload this this update. As far as rewards go, I don't have anything set up yet. I plan on it. I'm trying to come up with stuff that's unique to the channel. If anyone has any ideas, please let me know. But one thing I will not do is ever block content behind a paywall. So I'll never have like Patreon exclusive videos or Patreon early access videos. Content is for everybody. It's always going to be for everybody. If you are a patron or a subscriber, your money's going to go towards the channel. It's going to go towards more content. So one thing I will do is at certain thresholds, I'll start adding more content to the channel. So like say at $100 or whatever it is per month, I'll start doing like a third Let's Play series. Or I'll start a review series where I actually sit down, write a script, and thoroughly review a game instead of just sharing some like last minute thoughts at the end of a Let's Play. That is something I'm very adamant about between the paid subscriptions and Patreon, is that people who pay into it, everything benefits the whole channel, the whole community, not just me, not just the individual paying into it. Not that the individual paying into it won't benefit, especially once they get rewards set up, but they also get to enjoy the content that I'm putting out, if they're interested. I've also been tossing around the idea of starting a Discord for the channel. I don't know how I feel about it, but if you guys are interested, let me know in the comments below. And if I do start one, I will let you guys know in the next channel update. And I'll probably post a community update as well with a link to the Discord. Something I do keep forgetting to mention in my channel updates, you can't post links on my videos. They will automatically get sent to a held for review section on YouTube where I just delete them. I don't look through them because I get a ton of spam on my channel, which is surprising because I'm not a very big channel. But I get a ton of link spam, like political spam, some inappropriate site spam. I also get a lot of sub for sub spam. I get a lot of those YouTube bots going around, putting random comments on my videos looking for me to go to their channel and subscribe and stuff like that. I just delete all of it. I don't shift through it because I get so much of it and it's a hassle. So I'm sorry if you really want to share something, a link with me. But if it's something you can just type out or copy paste, do that instead so I can actually see it, because I do enjoy engaging with the community. And to add to that, I really appreciate you guys. Again, I don't get a lot of vitriol, and outside of bots, I don't get a lot of inappropriate comments. I get, good comments, good engaging comments, things I can respond to. And I do respond to every single comment if I can. If it's something I can respond to, I will do it. I really enjoy reading through the comments. I do read every single one and respond to every single one. And I do appreciate you guys communicating and, pointing things out, how I could do better, or, calling me out on something that I did wrong. That's okay. I don't mind constructive criticism, as long as it's not hostile, because I've gotten some hostile stuff in the past, and there's no reason for it. Voice your opinion in a calm, collected manner, which most of you do, and I really do appreciate it, because I don't get a lot of those standard YouTube comments. And I think that's going to do it for this channel update. I don't think I forgot to cover anything. If I did, I'll be sure to add it in the comment section below, so just keep an eye out for that. But in the meantime, thank you guys for being a part of the channel, being a part of the community, being awesome, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.